Found a Bumble confirmation email on my boyfriend's computer, and instead of confronting him I created a fake profile to catch him, and within an hour he was already messaging me, so I collected my things and ended it over text. I was with him just last night and things seemed fine. I met his mom last week. I'd what to do. Do I bring it up? Do I wait for something to happen? I found out because I'm on his desktop printing things, and I guess he signed up on his phone. Edit, I'm signing up for Bumble to see if I can match with him. If he responds, then I have proof he's up to no good. Any downsides to Plan Bumble? He deleted the confirmation email. Comments where Op has replied. Comment 1. As a note, Bumble has a mode called Bumble BFF for finding platonic friends. You should make sure he's not using that before jumping to conclusions. Comment 2. I think even if he is using it for friends only, he should have gave her a heads up. Communication. Comment 3. Agreed. The fact that he deleted the confirmation email is suspicious. Comment 4. I just went through something similar. Different app. But you could create a profile and just keep swiping left until you find him. Mine had the audacity to say that it was his profile, but it wasn't him replying to me. Just use a pic that he won't know is you, hat, sunglasses, different angle, and different name. Normally I wouldn't condone doing that, but given the fact that if cheating they will often lie and you get suckered back in, it's better to be safe than sorry. Then again, this is fresh for me and I'm still a little jaded, so if he hasn't given you any other reason to think he's doing something wrong, then just ask. Oop, I actually did exactly this. I found him. Comment 5. Oof. Is he out there trying to get dates? Have you sent him a message? Oop, yep. Comment 6. Dump him. He doesn't deserve you, hun. I'm sorry you're going through this. Oop, thanks. I'm just waiting for him to text me and I'm going to reply with the message he sent the fake profile. I already took my things from his place. Update, what I did next, I called my roommate, who is very experienced with Tinder, Bumble, POF, OkCupid, etc. etc. She's been in the dating world a lot, and we've supported each other through ups and downs. So I call my roommate. I explain the situation. She's been seeing a guy for 1 to 2 months and hasn't been active. I explain the situation. My superhero of a roommate drives to his workplace, sets the distance range to 1 to 2 kilometers on Bumble, and keeps swiping. I did the same, but from my own location. I set up a fake profile of a cute Asian girl named Kim who likes movies. She finds him in 20 swipes. I find him in about 60 to 70, presumably because I was farther away. His whole profile is there. Some cheesy line saying he's looking for someone special to laugh with. There were pictures that he sent me as he was away that were on there, for example, his family dog when he visited his family for the holidays that I specifically asked for. That disgusted me. So, I swipe whatever direction yes was. I message hi. He responds an hour or 2 later with hi Kim. How's your day going? Seen any good movies lately? BTW, no one involved in this is actually named Kim, it's 100% a fake name for the profile I made. I was still at his place while I found out. So I collected my things and left. There were so many BS excuses for him in the comments. Bumble's for more than just dating, there's networking and friendship building too. Nope, he was on the dating on, maybe he was signed up before and there was a confusion in emails or spam from Bumble, then why is he active on it? Bottom line, I'm not okay dating someone on dating sites. I was waiting for him to message me, because we had loose plans to hang out. Eventually I got tired of waiting and texted him. I felt silly waiting for someone to text me to break up with them. I texted him what he texted the fake profile. I also sent him a video, scrolling through the text exchange with my roommate, so I didn't have to type it all out to explain that I knew he was on Bumble trying to meet people. Transcript of the text's X, give him cuddles for me. Oop, hi Kim. How's your day going? Seen any good movies lately? Oop posts a screenshot of the Bumble convo. Oop, so, obviously we're broken up X. Actually, I had a feeling you were doing something like that. Oop, I forgot my Scrabble board at your place, I'm going to see if, redacted, friend can meet up with you to pick it up X, that literally went up today X, you have access to all my stuff. I know that. Oop, who do you want to meet up with for the Scrabble board? X, no one, because I promise it wasn't anything. Oop, I'm not okay dating someone on dating sites X, I just wanted someone to talk to. I would have never have actually gone. Oop, if you don't pick someone I'm asking, redacted, because she lives close by. X, please X, I'm sorry X, redacted, X, it's honestly never a physical dating and it has only happened a couple times X, I promise X, please don't do this X, it was stupid I know X, it was kind of like PRN but more of just an online thing X, okay that didn't come out right X, I promise it'll never happen again X, please say something frown X, I know I fucked up X, please, X, I do love you. Oop, I asked, redacted, if I forgot anything else, just give it to her. I'm done, that's it X, please don't do this missed call X, I know you're not going to answer. Redacted, I'm so sorry X, that really wasn't anything more than just virtually poking around, a guilty pleasure. It's only ever happened a couple times. Once way early. I promise it's never pics. It was stupid but I would never have cheated X, if you can find in you to forgive me I promise it'll never happen again. X, you'll have full transparency on everything of mine X, I'm so sorry, I'm such an idiot. X, I do love you, redacted, X, but I'll respect your decision. Frown X, is there anything else I can do? Oop, not really, I don't trust you, so there's no point X, redacted, I really fucked up. I promise you there was nothing else there. I will spend my life making it up to you X, babe, it was never more than virtual. X, I can show you my phone, that's the only proof I have. I know not a very good proof. But, X, it's all I have X, redacted, I can't lose you X, I'm sorry frown X, please believe me X, I'm such an idiot frown I'm sorry X, I won't press you anymore. Please believe how sorry I am though, how foolish I am. I know there's nothing I can say to undo the wrong but if there is anything you ever need, I'm here. I'll never hurt you again, that's a promise. X, goodbye sweet girl X, I want you to know I could see myself building a life with you. I could see myself, redacted, a home. I know I don't deserve any forgiveness from you now. I just want you to know that that part is true X, okay, goodbye X, please give me a chance to fix this X, do love me, even a little? X, if so, please stop texting me and stop trying to contact me in other ways, otherwise I'm going to block you X, okay end of text. After that, I went to sleep, and woke up to 5 to 6 more paragraphs of text explaining that he loved me, he was sorry, that he took for granted that he was with me. At this point, since I was feeling a little more confident in my choice to break up, I explained to him my thoughts on the situation. If he had found me on Tinder trying to get attention from guys but not meet up, there's no way he would believe me. He said he loved me for the first time over text to repair things. I told him it was manipulative. I said that even if he was just on there for a confidence boost, that's not okay in a monogamous relationship. There are plenty of other ways to get a confidence boost that don't involve the appearance of cheating. Even if I were to grant he hadn't cheated or hadn't tried to, that doesn't make being on a dating app or website okay. Some other personal stuff, I need to leave that out. I explained that even though he was willing to have an open phone/tech whatever policy to build trust, that it was fundamentally unfair for him to impose that responsibility on me. Why is my responsibility to rebuild trust by monitoring his phone like a psychotic person? Neither of us actually want a relationship that looks like that. I explained that I was replying so he understood that I was done with this. There are billions of guys in the world, and you're the only one who's been on a dating site talking to girls while we were together. So we're broken up. A mutual friend is doing us the favor of helping to give each other our things back. He texted me again, saying that he sees my points, it is unfair, but he still feels how he feels. For the record, I think it was terrible advice to recommend talking to him. Talking only works if you already trust them, and receiving a confirmation email from a dating site is a reasonable explanation for trust to be broken. If I had talked to him instead of signing up for Bumble myself with a fake profile, then I would have had to just take his word for it, and I would have been someone dating a person who was swiping other girls and chatting to them. I took the situation into my own hands. My perspective on cheating is that we are all capable of it, put into the right situation. Humans are more like each other than different, and the recipe for infidelity is not an impossibility, no matter who you are, or who your partner is. Instead, I think the best way to prevent infidelity is to prevent yourself from putting yourself in the situation where it's likely to occur. Don't go to bars alone with your wedding ring off. Don't shamelessly flirt with people. And don't join dating websites, even if it's just for a confidence boost. Don't put yourself in a situation where you would be tempted to cheat, because it shows a willingness to cheat more than anything does outside of actually cheating. And I only know what he told me. Despite the nice things he said to try to get me back, maybe he has cheated on me, maybe he's been on Tinder all along, trying to sleep with people, but failed, and tried Bumble. And in order for me to talk to him, he would have had to swipe yes. And since my profile was so bland, he was probably swiping yes on a lot of other women. I don't have a lot of people in my life. Not many friendships. So it was really hard to stonewall when he was saying how much he cared. I had great people around me. My brother and sister, my mom, and of course my fabulous roommate who played Supergirl here as far as I'm concerned. I had reservations about him. I actually came to this subreddit before, specifically because I don't have a lot of friends to talk to, so Reddit often acts as therapy or a part of the processing process when I have a problem. Often the advice is terrible, Sometimes it's decent. If you get good advice at all, usually you get one or two really supportive people who deeply consider both sides. But the reservations weren't bad ones. Bad time management, lack of communicating. We talked and things got better. Last week I met his family. 2 days ago he cleared another drawer in a kitchen cabinet for me so he could convince me to stay over more. He made plans for us to go away for a weekend next month. Even though we had previously problems, things were looking good and I had no idea to suspect he was cheating. So that's it. We're done. My family was taking care of me for the weekend, which was nice. I'm not going to be dating for a while. I wrote all of that as of Sunday night, I believe. But because of the 48 rule on the subreddit, I needed to post again now to make it visible. Since Sunday, I've been bombarded by my ex to give him another chance. He keeps saying how love me, how sorry he is. Even if what he's saying is true, which I have no way of knowing, I don't trust him anymore, and what's a relationship without trust? He offered me fully access to his technology, accounts, etc., but why is my job to repair trust by going through his things? Why is that my responsibility, when I'm the loyal one here? That's fundamentally unfair to me, as is the rest. I didn't call him names, but I wanted to. I didn't say anything mean. I said I was hurt, I said I couldn't have him contacting as obsessively as he was, and I said it was best for both of us if I were to block him so we would both stop staring at our phones. I also hinted that if he were to try to contact me in other ways, I'd get others involved, which, emo is fair, it's harassment at that point. My advice to anyone in a similar situation: do you want it to be okay for your boyfriend to look for other girls? If you think this is acceptable, then you think that it's okay for your friends and family to accidentally find his dating profile. I know he's got one foot out the door. There's a difference between being attracted to other people, and putting yourself in a situation that makes you more likely to cheat, like being on a dating website or a hookup app. I can't tell you how to run your relationship, maybe you like open relationships. That's none of my business. But for people who are fans of monogamy, just leave. Also, there is no point in communicating if you have good reason not to trust the person you're communicating to or with.